Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Lifting Him Up. Today's thought is going to be everything as to the Lord. The main theme of this channel is to lift Jesus up. And I know some of you may be asking yourselves how the non-religious videos that I make, like the brain breaks, fit into the channel's theme of lifting Jesus up. Well, that brings me to the Bible verse of Colossians 3:23. And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily, as to the Lord, and not unto men. So, from the New Testament verse, we see here that whatever we're doing, we should do it as unto the Lord. So, whatsoever means whatever. So, if it's telling a joke, like some of the brain breaks are humorous, to a taste test, not that I'm a professional or anything, but whatever you do, do it as unto the Lord. So I also want to point out that the idea of doing things as unto the Lord is not just the New Testament idea, because I think it's important to point out that the Old and the New Testament work hand in hand. As some people believe that you only need to go by the New Testament or the Old Testament, either way, but they work together. So let's take a chapter verse from the Old Testament, from the wisest man who ever lived, Solomon. Ecclesiastes 12:8 says, "Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher, all is vanity." And you might think that that's sort of a negative thing, but and it is, because no matter what you do on earth, if it's not for the Lord, it doesn't really make a hill of beans of difference for anything. It's a fleeting value, not an eternal value. If we look further in Ecclesiastes, verse 13 and 14, it's, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil." So that's another verse showing that everything that we do should be, focused eventually on the Lord. Now, telling a joke that's not exactly a religious joke, people might not see that as something important, but good, clean humor is there, and it just shows that we can be humorous and have a good time without having to resort to the world's way of thinking. And I want to challenge y'all, look at your motives when you're doing something, no matter what it is. Doing groceries, taking care of the kids, changing a diaper, changing a flat tire. Just look at it and what's your motive? Am I doing it unto the Lord? Because that'll help you with your perspective of having a better attitude, I guess you'd say. So, everything as unto the Lord. What do you do that you might not think is, normally it would be considered something of positive things toward the Lord, but it is. The Bible teaches us to, take care of our household. So if you go to work and do a good job as unto the Lord, it can only benefit you. There was another thought that I had, and it has slipped my mind, and it's not on my notes, but that's okay. I guess just make sure that whatever you do it as to the Lord. And it also occurs to me that as much as I want as many people to get saved as possible, I have yet to cover how to get saved. So I will go in depth on a later video, but since we're doing everything as to the Lord, this one's going to tie in directly with the Lord, because I'm going to give you a brief, I guess, clip of getting saved, which is specifically targeted for people who aren't, and has everything to do with the Lord. So basically, you have to admit to the Lord that you're not perfect, and ask Him to forgive you for those things that you've done that don't match up with His will, and ask Him to come into your heart, and then ask Him to help you live the way He would have you live. And it's not a big mystery. Spoiler alert, the Bible teaches us everything we need. So, all right, pray that y'all got something from this. Again, I thank you for your time, and whatever you do from now on, do it heartily as unto the Lord, and enjoy it. Have a blessed night.